Welcome to Your Name's Kitchen, budget-friendly family feasts. Tired of takeaway menus and frozen dinners draining your wallet? Delicious. Home-cooked meals don't have to break the bank. Forget those overpriced ready meals. We're rolling up our sleeves with simple, fresh ingredients that won't have you surviving on bread crusts by the end of the month. Get ready for real food, cooked with love, and without the hefty price tag. Stick with me, and you'll be whipping up family favorites in no time. One Pot Wonders Pasta Perfection. Let's kick things off with a dish so simple even a donkey could make it. Almost. It's the kind of recipe that makes you wonder why you ever bothered with complicated meals. This is one pot pasta, a lifesaver on those nights when you're short on time but still want a proper meal. It's perfect for busy parents, students, or anyone who just wants a hassle-free dinner. Grab a large pot. None of those miniature things. You need space for all the ingredients to mingle and cook evenly. Get that pot on the stove and crank up the heat. We're talking high heat to get things moving quickly. A simple can of diced tomatoes will do the trick. It's the base of our sauce and adds a lovely tangy flavor. Empty the entire contents into the pot, juices and all. Don't be shy, we want all that tomato goodness. Next, grab those vegetables lurking in the bottom of your fridge. You know, the ones you forgot about. Chop them up and toss them in. The more variety, the better the flavor and texture. The more colorful, the better. Think of it as eating the rainbow. Now for the star of the show, the pasta. Choose your favorite type. It could be spaghetti, penne, or even fusilli. A whole pound of it goes straight into the pot. Yes, a full pound. We're making a hearty meal here. Cover everything with water. Season generously with salt and pepper and bring it to a boil. The water will help cook the pasta and create a delicious sauce. Once it's bubbling, turn the heat down to a simmer and let it do its magic for about 15 minutes, or until the pasta is cooked to your liking. Stir occasionally to prevent sticking. Remember, we want al dente, not mushy. Al dente means the pasta is firm to the bite, which is perfect. While that's simmering, let's talk about why this dish is a winner. It's not just about convenience. It's cheap as chips, costing less than 10 quid for a family of 4. That's a bargain for a wholesome meal. It's packed with healthy vegetables, which is always a bonus. You're getting your nutrients without even trying. And the best part? Only one pot to wash. Less cleanup means more time to relax. You can thank me later. Now, have a taste. It's the moment of truth. Need a bit more oomph? A pinch of chili flakes will add a kick. Adjust to your spice tolerance. Want it creamier? Stir in a dollop of creme fraiche at the end. It adds a luxurious texture. The beauty of this recipe is you can customize it to your liking. Add your favorite herbs, spices, or even some cheese. There you have it. A one-pot pasta masterpiece that's quick, easy, and won't break the bank. It's a dish that brings everyone together. Even a culinary disaster like you can't mess this up. Enjoy your meal and the compliments that come with it. Baked potato bar bonanza. Right, you lot, let's move on to something even simpler. This next dish is so easy it practically cooks itself. I'm talking about the humble baked potato. Don't turn your nose up. A properly baked potato is a thing of beauty, especially when you load it with delicious toppings. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Scrub your potatoes. We're aiming for 4 large spuds here, and prick them all over with a fork. Rub those potatoes with a bit of olive oil. Sprinkle them with salt and pepper and wrap them individually in foil. Place them directly on the oven rack and bake for about an hour, or until they're soft and fluffy on the inside. While those potatoes are doing their thing, let's talk toppings. This is where you can get really creative and use up whatever you have lurking in your fridge. Shredded cheese, sour cream, leftover chili, chopped onions, bell peppers, cooked bacon, even baked beans. The possibilities are endless. The beauty of a baked potato bar is that everyone can customize their own meal. Picky eaters? No problem. Just lay out a variety of toppings and let them go wild. It's interactive, fun, and a great way to get the kids involved in the kitchen. Plus, it's incredibly budget-friendly. Once your potatoes are baked to perfection, carefully unwrap them from their foil cocoons. Cut a cross in the top of each potato and fluff up the insides with a fork. Now let the topping frenzy begin. Alright, let's be honest, who doesn't love a good pizza? But ordering in can be a real budget killer. That's why we're making our own. Don't worry, it's easier than you think, and it tastes a damn sight better than anything that comes in a cardboard box. You can either use store-bought pizza dough to make your life easier, or if you're feeling adventurous, you can try making your own. Once you've got your dough sorted, it's time to stretch it out. Don't have a fancy pizza stone? No problem. A baking sheet will do just fine. Just make sure to lightly grease it so the dough doesn't stick. Now for the fun part, the toppings. Again, this is where you can get really creative and use up whatever you've got on hand. A simple tomato sauce is all you need for the base. Cheese is a must-have on any pizza, and mozzarella is the classic choice. Grate it yourself for the best flavor and meltability. Now let your imagination run wild with the rest of the toppings. Pepperoni, mushrooms, onions, peppers, olives, ham, pineapple. The possibilities are endless. Let the kids choose their own toppings and create their own mini pizzas. Once your pizzas are assembled, pop them in a preheated oven at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 to 15 minutes, or until the crust is golden brown and the cheese is melted and bubbly. And there you have it, homemade pizzas that are tastier and cheaper than takeaway. Take that, Domino's! Right, let's get a move on. Time to whip up something delicious and quick. This next dish is perfect for those nights when you need dinner on the table in a flash. No more waiting around for delivery. We're talking stir-fry, and it's a hell of a lot quicker than waiting for a takeaway delivery driver to show up. Plus, it's healthier and more satisfying. First things first, get that rice cooker going. It's a game changer for perfect rice every time. We want fluffy steamed rice to soak up all the delicious sauce we're going to make. Trust me, it's worth it. Don't have a rice cooker? No problem. You can still achieve great results. You can easily cook rice on the stovetop. Just follow the package instructions and keep an eye on it. While the rice is cooking, let's prep our veggies. This is where you can get creative. Chop up whatever you've got: onions, peppers, broccoli, carrots, mushrooms. The more colorful, the better. It adds both flavor and nutrition. And don't be shy about using frozen veggies if that's what you've got. They're just as nutritious and save you time. They work just as well and can be a real lifesaver when you're short on time. Now, for the protein. This is where you can really make it your own. Chicken is always a good choice, but you can use tofu, beef, pork, prawns, whatever you fancy. Each option brings its own unique flavor. Just make sure to cut it into bite-sized pieces so it cooks quickly and evenly. This step is crucial for a fast meal. Heat a large wok or frying pan over high heat. This is where the magic happens. Once it's smoking, add a splash of oil, vegetable, sesame, or peanut oil. All work well, and toss in your protein of choice. The sizzle is what you're looking for. Stir fry for a few minutes until it's browned on all sides. This ensures it's cooked through and full of flavor. Now, add your chopped veggies to the pan and keep stirring. The key is to keep everything moving. We want everything to cook quickly and evenly, so don't let it sit for too long. This is what makes stir fry so fast and efficient. This is stir fry, not stew. Keep it moving and keep it hot. Once the veggies are tender crisp, it's time for the sauce. This is where the dish really comes together. You can use a store-bought stir-fry sauce if you're short on time, or you can easily whip up your own. Homemade always adds a personal touch. Soy sauce, honey, garlic, ginger, and a splash of rice vinegar make a delicious and simple sauce. It's a perfect balance of sweet, salty, and tangy. Pour your sauce over the stir-fry and toss everything together until it's well coated. This ensures every bite is packed with flavor. Serve your stir-fry immediately over a bed of fluffy rice. The combination is unbeatable. There you have it, a lightning-fast stir-fry that's tastier and healthier than takeaway. Enjoy your meal! Listen up, you lot. Have you ever found yourself staring at the fridge, wondering what to make for dinner, and feeling completely uninspired? Sometimes the best dinner ideas are the simplest ones, and simplicity doesn't mean boring. It means delicious and easy to prepare. And what could be simpler than breakfast for dinner? It's a delightful twist that brings a smile to everyone's face. It's fun, it's easy, and it's a guaranteed crowd pleaser, especially with the kids. They love the novelty of it. Now, we're not talking about just cereal here. We're talking about a full-on breakfast spread that will make your dinner table shine. We're talking about a proper breakfast feast, but served up for dinner. Imagine the joy of having your favorite breakfast foods at the end of the day. Think fluffy pancakes, crispy bacon, scrambled eggs, and all the fixings. It's a meal that feels both indulgent and comforting. Let's start with the pancakes. They're the star of the show and set the tone for the entire meal. You can use a boxed mix if you're short on time, or you can whip up a batch from scratch. Either way, they're bound to be delicious. Just remember to keep an eye on them while they're cooking. We want them golden brown and fluffy, not burnt to a crisp. Patience is key here. While the pancakes are cooking, let's move on to the eggs. Eggs are versatile and can be cooked in so many ways. Scrambled eggs are always a classic, but you can also do fried eggs, poached eggs, or even omelets. The choice is yours. Just make sure to cook them to your liking. Now, for the sides. These are what make the meal feel complete. Bacon is always a winner, but you can also do sausages, hash browns, or even black pudding if you're feeling adventurous. The more variety, the better. And no breakfast feast would be complete without some fresh fruit. It adds a refreshing touch to the meal. Slice up some bananas, strawberries, blueberries, or whatever you have on hand. Fresh fruit adds color and nutrition. Once everything is cooked, it's time to assemble your breakfast feast. This is where the magic happens. Pile those fluffy pancakes high, top them with your favorite toppings, syrup, butter, fruit, whipped cream, and dig in. The more toppings, the merrier. There you have it. Breakfast for dinner, a fun, easy, and affordable meal that's sure to please everyone at the table. It's a meal that brings joy and comfort. So go on, give it a try. You won't regret it. It's a delightful way to mix things up and make dinner time special. There you have it, you bunch of starving warriors. 5 budget-friendly dinner ideas that are big on flavor and easy on the wallet. Remember, cooking doesn't have to be a stressful or expensive ordeal. With a little bit of creativity and some simple ingredients, you can whip up delicious and satisfying meals that your whole family will love. So ditch those takeaway menus and put your culinary skills to the test. I guarantee you'll be surprised at what you can achieve. And who knows, you might even discover a hidden talent for cooking. Now get out of my kitchen and go make something delicious.